This senior came to UT after transferring from High Point University prior to her junior year. She has appeared in 18 games for the Spartans. An allied health major, she plans to go into the field of medical sales after graduation and will also consider enrolling in graduate school in the future. She is accompanied by her mom Beth, her dad Rick, and her little sister Kristen. Ladies and gentlemen, Mackenzie Beetleman. This senior came to Tampa after transferring from Jacksonville University. She has made 22 appearances for UT. As a junior, she was named to the SSC Commissioner's Honor Roll with a perfect 4.0 average. She is an allied health major and is already applying for grad school, as she is planning to pursue a doctorate degree in physical therapy. She is accompanied by her dad, Jason, her mom, Transy, and her brother, Nathan. Ladies and gentlemen, Haley Pygan.
Haley hurt? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with her. Stas said she'd probably be available. Oh.
A native of Stockholm, Sweden, this senior has been a 4-year letter winner for Tampa. She has appeared in 62 games for the Spartans during her career. She is the all-time leader in career saves for Tampa with 233 and is in the top 5 in multiple other categories. She is pursuing a degree in marketing and public relations. Once she graduates, she plans to continue her playing career back home in Sweden. She's accompanied by her friends Hannah, Taylor, and Sammy. Ladies and gentlemen, Caroline Frickard. This senior has been a Spartan for all 4 years, making 48 starts and appearing in a total of 62 games for UT. During her 4 years, she has been part of a defense that has held opponents to an average of .97 goals against on average and has been key in her team, recording 14 shutouts. She has been named to the SSC Commissioner's Honor Roll on 2 opportunities and earned the D288 Academic Achievement Award her junior year. She will graduate with a degree in allied health. She is accompanied by her parents, Carol and Michael, and her sisters, Rachel, Hannah, and Mary. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Raymond.
She went to the same school Devin will go to someday.
Really?
Harbor, okay.
This senior has appeared in all but 2 games across her 4-year career at Tampa, making 68 starts for the Spartans. She has been named to the SSC Commissioner's Honor Roll, All SSC First Team, D2 CCA All South Region Team, and earned the D288 Academic Achievement Award while at UT. She has also been a key member of the defense that has held opponents to .97 goals against on average and recorded the 14 shutouts. She is accompanied by her parents Frank and Dana and her sisters Cece Marissa. Ladies and gentlemen, Miranda Gonzalez. This senior has been at Tampa all 4 years and has made 19 appearances in goal for the Spartans, totaling over 1,000 minutes in net. She has been an exemplary teammate and has always set a great example for those around her. A communications major, she wants to get into the advertising field after graduating from Tampa. She is accompanied by her parents Susie and Jack. Ladies and gentlemen, Sid Ross. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it again for these 6 seniors who have performed on the field and in the classroom for the University of Tampa.
Young money, young money, young money, young money, young money.
Oh, yeah. She's down there. She'll be up here anyway. Yeah. Do you know her? Yeah. Enough. You know everybody. Well, Devin can come up here, sit if she wants. Yeah, she said she gets too hot. I knew Devin did. She forgot those waters. Was she in the press box? Okay. You can send her up, though. Yeah, she's fine down there. Not with us. Badger game. Oh, no, I was looking at this. Oh. Yeah, Beetleman's playing. So the men played this afternoon and tied 2-2, right? Yeah. Okay. It had to be hot. Yeah.
Young money, young money, young money, young money, young money.
Okay. I don't have a guy. Be fun. You have a girl. I mean, I do this.
Awesome. What is...
I do the stuff, and you tell me why it happened.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Pepin Stadium, home of your University of Tampa Spartans. Tonight, the Spartans welcome the Lynn University Fighting Knights. And now, here are tonight's starting lineup. We are the Fighting Knights of Lynn University, who entered today's game with a record of 5-6 and 3-3 in the Sunshine State Conference.
I only brought one roster because I didn't think...
Goalkeeper, a junior from Coral Springs, Florida, number 1, Alexa Downey. Midfielder, a freshman from Cooper City, Florida, number 4, Sage Griffin. Midfielder, a sophomore from Los Angeles, California, number 6, Gabriela Morena. Midfielder, a senior from Maracaibo, Venezuela, number 7, Lorena Lorengrove.
I came here, so.
Midfielder, a freshman from Auckland, New Zealand, number 8, Molly Byron. Forward, a junior from Boca Raton, Florida, number 10, Donish.
Okay.
That's up.
Defender, a junior from Magnolia, Texas, number 6, Allie Robinson. Forward, a sophomore from East Lake, Florida, number 7, Emily Cady. Midfielder, a freshman from Tampa, Florida, number 11, Mia Brantley. Defender, a freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina, number 18, Rennie Taiwo. Defender, a sophomore from Land O'Lakes, Florida, number 19, Lacey Nasello. Forward, a sophomore from Trinity, Florida.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
All right, welcome everybody to University of Tampa Women's Soccer from the campus of the University of Tampa, Pepin Stadium. The Tampa Spartans take on the Lynn Fighting Saints. Sunshine State Conference action. Hi everybody, Jack Ike along with Tori Wright as we get ready for a big game for both teams. Tampa has lost 4 straight. Lynn has lost 3 straight. Senior night here. Tori, it's a big game for the Spartans and big game for you as you got the short straw and get to sit next to me.
Yes. First time doing it.
But I should say that you've been in front of the camera many times, talked many times as a valuable member of the communications department. So you're familiar with this.
Oh, thank you. I'm happy to be here doing this.
A big game, as I said, for both teams as the Spartans in need of a victory in this game today as they take on the Lynn Fighting Saints. Spartans come into this game with a 5-4-1 record, but unfortunately have lost their last 4, falling to 2-3 in conference. Lynn comes in 5-6 overall, 3-3 in the Sunshine State Conference. Spartans suffered a bad loss on last Saturday, losing to Barry 4-1, and lost at Embry-Riddle on Wednesday 1-0. The last win for Tampa was over Palm Beach Atlantic when they won 1-0 in overtime. At the time, the Spartans were playing pretty well, but have kind of had a tough stretch ever since then as they try to right the ship and get a win on senior night. We'll get to the starting lineups once we get going. The Spartans are wearing the red jerseys, and Tori, they do this to me a couple times a year. They wear the red jerseys with dark numbers, and when they get to a certain side of the field, I can't read the numbers, so I hope you got good eyes.
I think so.
Okay, all right. So if at times I just say Tampa with the ball, you can interject who the player is.
Okay. Yeah.
The Lynn Fighting Saints are wearing the gray jerseys with blue. I have a better chance of reading that.
That's very easy to see.
Yes.
Thank you.
So during the day, I might have a chance with the Spartans. At night, I'm pretty much dead in the water trying to read the numbers. I do have binoculars I could bring out if needed.
Oh, that would be a good idea.
Would that be helpful? We'll do that then.
Yeah.
I'm assuming
You're prepared.
Well, let's just, before I say, oh yes, okay. Spartans will start play. They are moving left to right. Lynn moving right to left, obviously. As we get ready to start this game, we'll get you the lineups as we get going. A breezy day. This time the breeze apparently is out of the south, and we're underway. Senior night, 6 seniors were introduced before the game. Alexa Downey in goal. Sends it out for Lynn. Talked to Coach Erin Switalski before the game, and she said you may notice a few changes in the lineup. She said we need kind of an attitude adjustment, and we may shake it up with the lineup. Here come the Spartans. Off to a quick start, firing a shot just wide. I like that, though, that the Spartans got out there and made something happen early.
Yes. And that shot was by Miranda Gonzalez.
And one of the senior defensemen, who is a very, you have to say this correctly, an offensive defenseman. She's not offensive.
Right.
But she's offensive-minded. Spartans trying to keep it in the Lynn end of play. That's Morgan Meltzer, and it goes out of bounds, and the throw-in coming to Lynn. Nice day for soccer here.
Doesn't look like any rain so far. Cross your fingers.
I know. We've had that threat the last couple Saturdays. Throw in by Lynn. It's a unique formation of clouds just to the left of
it is
of center field, the midfield. Ball out, and it will be a throw in for the Spartans. A couple other things going on tonight. There's a lot of activity downtown. The Lightning play. And the USF Bulls, ranked in the top 25 in the nation, are over at Raymond James.
For their homecoming game.
Yeah. Coming down to this side of the field, that is Morera. She is the top goal scorer, one of 2 with 4 goals on the season. Nice save by the Spartans. Taiwo heading for out of bounds. Can the Spartans get it? No, just rolls out. Sarah Raymond giving chase, could not get it before it goes out. Sarah, another one of the seniors. Throwing it in, Mara Notkin, and they fall back to midfield. And they kick it all the way back to Alexa Downey. She punts it out. Over midfield. Scooted up forward. Nice job by Taiwo to get in there. Raymond kicks it forward. Now the chase is on. Spartans are going to get to that ball before it goes out of bounds. Good hustle. Deep in the corner. Out in front. Spartans have some room to operate. That's Raymond. She crosses in front. Headed by the Spartans just over the bar. Another good opportunity by the Spartans.
Those
They're
are
creating
what we need.
things. Yes. The Spartan team needs to create some goals. They are, in their last 4 games, have scored and shut out twice and scored a goal in the other one. So they are in need of some scoring. Robin Whitaker with the ball. Though they are without one of their top goal scorers, Nastasia Askedam, with a bad leg, done for the season. Sarah Raymond. Close sideline, being closely guarded, tackled, ball heading out of bounds, and kicked out. It'll be a throw-in for the Spartans. Alexa Sheridan with the throw-in. Comes right back to her, punches it into the box, headed away. Whitaker fighting for it for the Spartans, gets it. Got it to Raymond. Kicked away, though. Nice tackle, they do call. Got Allie Robinson for the takedown. We're glad you can join us here on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network and TampaSpartans.tv. Tuning in As a Lynn fan or a Spartan fan or just a soccer fan, welcome aboard. Lynn trying to control the ball, kicked into their bench, and the Spartans with the throw in.
Come on, Ruby!
It's been a very disjointed soccer season. The teams got playing. First off, the Spartans didn't have any home games to start the year.
Right.
Then that darn Irma came through. Disrupted everything.
Up.
Yes, not just soccer, but everything. So once the teams kind of got into their flow of things, and then the hurricane hit here, and 2 games were postponed by the Spartans, and I believe 2 games were canceled. I think the Spartans lost 4 games. They're making up the 2 conference games were postponed and rescheduled. But 2 of the non-conference games were just canceled. They were teams from out of state and just couldn't readjust the schedules. And not only that, but once play resumed, schools was closed down, right? They told you guys to get out of here?
Yes, a lot of the campus evacuated, so it was a ghost town.
Yeah.
I stayed.
But you weren't on campus, though.
I was.
Right? You were?
Yep.
Okay. Did you have to hunker down or do any certain things because of the...
No, because I was in one of the newer buildings, so it was very safe.
Deemed structurally sound?
Yes.
Cross right out front. Oh, Spartans still trying to get it, but falling on it is Alexa Downey. And again, the
another
Spartans
great
doing
opportunity.
A nice job. But pretty much a ghost town for a week or so, it seemed like.
Oh, yeah, and then there was no gas anywhere in the area.
Yeah.
Everything was closed. It was like the apocalypse. Don't ever want to go through it again.
No.
Did you stay in town?
We did. We stayed in our house. It was very unique. Our first hurricane since moving down here. We had a tropical storm blow through last year that was near us, but didn't, it was very windy. But, this was 100-mile-an-hour winds, and we lost power for 2 days.
Oh, wow.
Not as bad as some people. One of my friends was without it for a week. I think you know him, Scott Lynn, who does the broadcast with me.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
A week without power. Headed away. Spartans kick it off to the side. Raymond has it for Tampa.
Heading up center of the field. She hangs on to it.
I think that was you go that way and I'll kick it the other way.
Right.
A little miscommunication there by the Spartans. Throw in. And I think they're giving it to the Spartans. So Raymond will throw it in. No, she's going to defer to Alexa Sheridan. Immediately finding Whitaker, who goes back to Sheridan. She moves it forward.
Nice cross.
Headed. Downey dives and makes the save. I used to do hockey up in Wisconsin, so every so often I'll say they center the pass.
Okay.
Instead of crossing the pass.
Right.
And Kevin Knowles, who's done the games with me in the past, says, it's fine. I know what you mean. And I'll oftentimes say it's in the crease.
Oh, God, yeah.
He forgives me. So hopefully you will too.
I forgive you.
You're going to do it ahead of schedule. Right out front. Oh, Downey gobbled it up. But again, the Spartans keeping some pretty good pressure. Frickard hasn't even been challenged yet.
No. And keeping it to the right side of the field, it seems like.
The teams tend to have a favorite side of the field depending on what kind of makeup of the team, or is this just coincidence at the moment?
I think it's kind of coincidence at the moment right now, I would say. Although I think people are primarily right-footed, so that would make sense.
Yeah, I'd be on the other side then.
Left-footed?
Mm-hmm. Lefties are in their right mind,
Makes sense.
That's what they say. They say the left side of the brain controls the right side of the body, the right side of the brain controls the left side, so lefties are in their right mind.
Wow. Never thought of it like that.
That's what they say. I believe them, because it makes me look good. A free kick.
I have a 2-person wall here to try and block it.
Oh, hit the bar.
Crossbar.
Frickard was there, but that one hit the bar and bounced away. A good shot and a good challenge by Lynn. This one goes out of bounds. Kicked out of bounds. Booted forward, and the chase is on. Cuts back. Nice move by the Spartans. That's Emily Cady.
Only one on
looking for help, though. Unfortunately, she was like 1-on-5 as much as she was trying. There's a shot. One hopper. Downey takes it in their arms and throws it out quickly. But again, Spartans keep the pressure on.
This is the most shots I've seen them take in a while.
Yeah, they've been a little quiet in their shots over the last few games. This is good to see. Whitaker near the box, comes back out, shot high. As we mentioned, Lynn coming in on a 3-game losing streak as well, where they have not been able to score, have not scored in their last 2 games. Their last 3 games, so they lost at Palm Beach Atlantic 2-1, shut out by St. Leo 1-0, and shut out on Wednesday by Barry 2-0. They have been able to put some shots in the net, though. Concordia, New York, early in the season. And again, never know the quality of the competition early in the season. Beat them 7-0. Beat Florida, or lost to Florida Tech 4-1, but beat Embry-Riddle to start conference play 4-3. Booted up, headed toward midfield. Henry Cole with the ball. Spartans turn it around, come back the other way. Kicked off a Lynn player out of bounds. Spartans to throw it in. Sheridan looks, throws, tries to go deep, and it's headed back out to Sheridan. Tries to get it to Raymond, but kicked away. Taiwo will chase it back. She's going to go to Frickgard. 12 minutes into the game, no score. Lynn and Tampa here at Tampa. Far side of the field, the Spartans go to Nasello. Kick forward, chases on. Lynn gets it. That is Sage Griffin. Out of bounds, Spartans will throw it in.
You're right, the numbers are getting harder to see.
They?
Yeah. It's the sunset.
Even both teams.
I know.
A couple years ago, the men's team wore, I think they wore like a black jerseys with gray numbers, and I had no chance.
Oh, my.
And I remember I had to go talk to coach and say, don't do that from now on. It may look really neat when you're standing right next to the players, but don't do that.
Yeah, you'd think they'd accommodate for the...
Well, NCAA Division I now has a rule because teams got into being really fancy and they thought it was really Art Deco-y or something to have similar shades for their uniforms and their numbers. But they got so many complaints, not just from broadcasters, but fans saying, I can't tell who it is. So the rules are they have to be very distinct separation now.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And they don't do that for Division II?
I only heard Division I. It may apply to all divisions, but I just heard they were talking about some uniform changes for some D1 football schools.
Oh, yeah. They do get very creative.
And, the uniforms look great if you're standing right next to them. Camouflage and all that stuff, but, camouflage the numbers.
Definitely.
Lynn with the ball. That is Morera. Taken by Tampa.
Spartans.
Far side of the field.
Nice through pass down to Lynn player on the right. In the middle.
It's taken away by the Spartans, but Lynn gets it back. Foul called. I believe the foul is on Allie Robb. No, it's not on. It's on Lynn. And the Spartans will come back the other way. Lynn with the ball, kicking it off the field. We were talking about Spartans getting shots. So far this year, they've had 72 shots in 6 games, but it's produced 3 goals in conference games. So they need goals in conference games. Only 11 goals on the year. I would think that's one of the lesser scoring Spartan teams over the years. About 13.5 shots per game.
They have a few more weeks to turn that around.
Right. Into the box, and Frickard hasn't had to do a lot today, and that's good for her. Raymond.
Back to Sheridan.
Get it down. Let's go.
Tries to go through, knocked down by Lynn. Morera. Puriello. Far side to Henry Cole. Trying for the box, kicked away. Here come the Spartans, overrunning it. They go back to pick it up. Ball gets through everybody. Whitaker's got speed, and Lynn wisely just kicks that one out of bounds. A couple more yards, and Whitaker would have been off to the races. Sheridan with the throw-in. Deep into the corner, Lynn picking it up. Punted out toward midfield. Spartans let it bounce, and it does go out of bounds. Under 30 minutes to go, first half. Scoreless at the moment.
The throw-in by Lynn here. Whitaker tried to keep it in, but just couldn't.
Nice job by Raymond to get in the way there. Whitaker has it. Got Raymond on the right. She cuts into the center of the field. Player on the far left. And kicked away. Spartans intercept. On the run now. Spartan player goes down, slow to get up. Good job by Tampa to stop that one. Allie Robinson. Allie I know because she's always taller. She's taller than everybody.
Yep.
Taller than me. I think she's listed at 6 feet.
Oh, wow.
I believe so. Six feet, yep. Herrera, nice job by the Spartans to take that away, though. Sheridan playing good D. Emily Cady gets it to Raymond. Raymond moves it up forward to Whitaker. She's got Cady on the right. Looking, I think she's just a little too late looking for Cady.
Back to the center of the field.
That's Henry Cole. Chases on. Far side of the field. Rolls out of bounds.
Haven't had any corner kicks this game, have we?
We have not, no. Spartans were close on one, but didn't materialize. Spartan upended. They do call the foul. Right now, the Spartans are credited with... No, that can't be right. They're saying that we're 14 minutes in. I think our computers have locked up. Our stat monitor has locked up, I believe, because we are 20...
That's been acting up recently.
Well, we're 20 minutes into the game. See what happens here. Usually I break it when I do that. So our stats are inaccurate at the moment. I was saying, how could the Spartans only have 3 shots? I'd swear they had more than that. We'll see if we can take care of that. I feel defenseless without accurate stats.
Right.
In the box, Frickard dives, it's free. and kicked away. Now the Spartan tugging on the jersey. This might result in a penalty kick for Lynn, and I believe it is.
No, I think.
Really? They're just giving him a corner kick, huh? Wow. I don't know if you saw it, but they tugged the Lynn player down with the jersey.
I did see that. Spartans got lucky there.
Yeah.
Pizza Hut bingo.
Wow, that could have been bad.
Wow.
to get your pizza delivered to UT today.
Dodged the bullet, though. Lynn does get the corner kick.
First corner of the game.
Yep. Into the box, headed up, still in the box, down on the ground, kicked away out by the Spartans. Dangerous play. Frickard came out and collided with the Lynn player, and the ball kind of rolled away from Caroline. Out of bounds, Lynn with a throw-in.
Miranda, stay up, Miranda!
Throw in by the Spartans. I'll give you the lineups for today's game. I forgot I promised that. In goal for the Spartans is number 1, Carolyn Frickard, a senior from Stockholm, Sweden, number 1. Number 2, Sarah Raymond, a defenseman, senior from Palm Harbor, Florida. Number 3 is Miranda Gonzalez, a defenseman, a senior. Spartans with the ball. Shot, and that is the aforementioned Miranda Gonzalez, but it hits a Lynn player and kicked out of bounds. Number 5 is Alexa Sheridan, a junior midfielder from Smithtown, New York. Number 6 is Allie Robinson, a 6-foot junior from Magnolia, Texas. Number 7 is Emily Cady, a sophomore from Eastlake, Florida. Number 11 is Mia Brantley. Shot over the bar. Mia Brantley, a freshman midfielder from Tampa, Florida. And do we have a foul called in the box?
Or corner?
They might. I think they're saying that the shot was deflected by a Lynn player, so the Spartans will get the corner kick. Number 18 is Rennie Taiwo, and she is a freshman from Raleigh, North Carolina.
She's played a key role in their defense this year.
She's been
really
a good, solid defensive player all year. Mm-hmm. Number 19, Lacey Nasello, a sophomore from Land O'Lakes, Florida. Corner kick coming from the Spartans out of the darkness. Here it comes. Up toward the box.
Nice kick.
Headed by Robinson. And it's going to go out of bounds to Lynn. Number 22 at forward is Sid Greiner, a sophomore from Trinity, Florida. Number 28 is Robin Whitaker, and she is from Coconut Creek, Florida. And Max Beedelman, number 4, a senior from Holliston, Massachusetts. Whitaker, nice move, has some free space. Has it taken away from her, though. Other side of the field, and Frickard makes the stop.
I like the all-neon uniform.
Oh, yeah. You know, the goalies are supposed to stand out from their team. You have no doubt she's not
right.
A regular
probably distracts
forward player. Could be.
The offense.
Might blind them when they get toward you.
Right.
The Lynn starting lineup for today's game. In goal is Alexa Downey, number 1, a 5'10 junior from Coral Springs, Florida. Number 22, Valenti Pedretti, and she is a midfielder from Vertova, Italy.
Loaiza for number 22, Greiner.
Spartans making a substitution as number 26, Ashley Loaiza from Cooper City, Florida, in for Sid Greiner. Spartans with the throw-in. Whitaker with the ball. All right, Spartans at midfield. That's Henry Cole, taken away by Tampa. Continuing with the starting lineups as Cole cuts back in, kicked away by Robinson out of bounds. Number 4 is Sage Griffin, and she is from Cooper City, Florida. Number 6 is Gabriela Morera. She is a midfielder from Maracaibo, Venezuela. Number 7, Lorena Lanagro, and she is a midfielder from Maracaibo, Venezuela. I take that back. Morera is from Los Angeles, California. Looks like a corner kick coming up.
I think it might be a penalty kick, actually. Well, not in the box, but
okay.
Looks like one of the Spartans defenders.
So maybe a free kick, but not a penalty.
Yep.
From the side. Almost a corner kick.
Almost a corner kick.
Yep.
Right by the sideline.
Maybe 10 yards closer. Here we go. Popped up toward the box, goes to the back of the box, but knocked away by Tampa. Tampa getting away cleanly out of the box there, and they just kick it toward the sideline. Saved by the Spartans off a Lynn player. Number 8 is Molly Bryant, and she is a midfielder from Auckland, New Zealand. Beautiful town. Number 10 is Donis Henry Cole. She is from Boca Raton, Florida. Number 16 is Anna Shawley. She is from Waxhaw, North Carolina. Number 17 is Jamie Perriello, I should say. And she is from Delray Beach, Florida. Kicked away by the Spartans. Number 19 is Morgan Metzler from Cooper City, Florida. And number 20 is Mara Notkin, and she is from also Cooper City, Florida.
Whitaker going to get another chance here for a cross.
Whitaker centers up front. Kicked away. Whitaker keeps it close. On the run again. Going to try to cross here. She does. In front. Down on the ground. Kicked in for the goal.
Is it assisted by Whitaker?
Whitaker will get the assist. I wasn't sure who kicked it in or not. There are 2 Spartan players close by the ball. Emily Cady getting credit for the goal. Number 7 as the Spartans on a nice cross by Robin Whitaker. Put it right in the middle. Couple Spartans fighting for it with a couple Lynn players, and Katie knocked it in, and the Spartans pick up the goal at 26-25.
That's exactly what they need to keep on doing.
Spartans take the lead. Chasing it down, Rennie Taiwo, and she just kicks it out of bounds.
So it looks like Spartans have 5 shots.
5 shots now, as we've got our stats back.
4 fouls by the Spartans.
Nothing outrageous. We did a men's game on Wednesday, and
the men's definitely have more fouls than.
Barry had 7 yellow cards.
Oh, I did. Yes, I was here for that. That was crazy.
And one of the players ended up getting a second one and got kicked out.
Right?
Yeah, got red carded out.
Yeah. I was on the other side in between the benches, and it was getting very heated.
It seemed very chippy out there.
Yes.
I don't know if there was a lot of byplay or communication back and forth or anything, or another way, nice way of trying to say trash talking.
Yeah. I've seen worse.
Really?
Worse, but between the players,
testy.
I feel like there was a bit.
Okay. Frickard with the ball. Not sure whether to pass or kick. Finally kicks out toward midfield. Whitaker puts it on her foot. Has some room. Up to Katie. Katie back out.
Nice
Miranda
shot.
off the crossbar. And kicked away. Another great opportunity by the Spartans. That was Miranda Gonzalez. Allie Robinson trying to run down the player. That is Pedretti. She makes a nice cutback. Fires on Frickard. She makes the save. See if she can take advantage of players out of position. She gets it to Raymond. Up forward to Whitaker. She's got wheels. Now she can turn it on. Here she goes. She's got Katie in the box. Whitaker comes. Fires. Centers. Kick. Blocked. Raymond. Oh, too high. Or I think that was Miranda Gonzalez, just a little too high on that one. Boy, the Spartans are really putting the pressure on, though.
It hasn't been like the last few games where they were mainly in the middle of the field.
Playing about 20 yards, 30 yards each side of midfield.
Nice to see that.
Yes. Downey with the kick. She has been tested so far early in this game. Coach Switalski said, we're looking for more energy. I think she's getting what she was looking for. In the box, kicked away by Lynn. Spartans are going to get it. Move forward. Pumped over the top of the net.
Lynn goalie's gotten a lot of action tonight.
8 shots so far by the Spartans. They're saying technically only 1 on goal, and that went in. Though she has made a couple, had to get out there and get involved with some of those crosses.
Right.
Those don't go down as shots or anything like that, but they're certainly something that if you don't make the play, you're in deep trouble. Out front again, Downey, it rolls to her. Under 15 minutes to go, first half, 1-0 Spartans. Jack I, Corey Wright with the game here on the Sunshine State Digital Network. Very proud, very happy to be part of that this year where we get to bring you the games for free. We can increase our viewership tenfold, maybe 20-fold now. And hit an untapped audience, too. You know, the casual fan now can tune in. There used to be a small fee to watch the games. Tampa coming in. Taiwo scores! That's not Taiwo. That's Whitaker. Sorry.
Yep. And there will be an assist on that. That was trying to find her.
Whitaker has been destined to get one of those all year long because she's so quick. Such a good dribbler. And she made the cutback, and it was just a matter of would she beat the goalie at that point. Whitaker gets it, assist to Emily Cady, so they just kind of flipped their roles that time.
The dynamic duo up there.
Yeah, so far. Cady with the first goal, assisted by Whitaker. Whitaker with his second goal, assisted by Cady. That was the first goal of the season by Cady, but for Whitaker, goal number 2 on the season.
Free kick for Lynn.
There's a lot more bounce in the step of the Spartans today. There's no doubt about that. Headed toward the box, kicked away. Robinson sends it back out. Crossed, knocked down, kicked away. Out of bounds, Lynn will get the throw in. After this game, the Spartans go on a 2-game road trip. They're at Flagler in St. Augustine on next Saturday. Or I take that back, next Wednesday. That's a non-conference game. Then they are on the road next Saturday at Florida Tech. And then their final home game of the season will be on Wednesday, October 25th against St. Leo. And then one more conference game to wrap up the regular season. Whitaker looking, drops it back. No player there, though. They will close out the conference season on the road on a Friday at Nova Southeastern. So after this game, 4 conference games, 3 conference games left, 4 total games left.
season really has gone by quick with the hurricane.
You know, the
and
hurricane
everything.
just kind of split it in half.
Mm-hmm.
I was going to say, too, the other thing that all schools had the disadvantage of is they felt like they were starting their season over because most of them had a week or two off. But it wasn't just a week or two off. You couldn't even practice because your school was closed.
Right.
So it's like, school's back, you got a game tomorrow. So if you've been building momentum, you might have lost it. If you were not doing well, it was a chance to reset. Spartans were doing well.
It's like a brand new season.
Out of bounds as we're down to 11 minutes to go. First half, 2-0 now, Spartans. Spartans had 3 games canceled. They had Weber International that was on the road and at Florida Southern, which was a conference game. And then they were having a home game against Florida National, non-conference. That was canceled, all starting on September 8th through September 13th.
Cross your finger, no more hurricanes.
Yes, I think I won't say that. We're still till November, I believe, November 1st. They were able to reschedule Florida Southern, and it became a home game for Tampa. So about 20 days later, they played it. Tampa did lose it 1-0, though. Lynn on the attack again. Morera. Ooh. I'm hoping that was off a shoulder.
His face balls are the worst.
Yeah, I almost thought it was that, but she didn't flinch. Long throw in, but it goes right to the Spartans. In the air, out of bounds. You know, as I mentioned, we went through that hurricane. You know, we lived in Wisconsin up until 4 years ago, and we were trying to figure out, my wife and I, what would we rather have to go to? One of the reasons we moved down here is we had 30 inches of snow over a 2-day period, over 48 hours, and we just kind of said, that's it. And that's when we made the decision to move.
So you've experienced all extremes.
Mm-hmm. We didn't lose power during that time, but a whole bunch of people in our city did. Oh, right out front, fires a shot, kicked away by Allie Robinson.
Big save for Spartans.
I can tell you a hurricane is scarier.
Right.
You know, the snow usually just keeps falling and falling and falling, and you're like, okay, enough's enough.
Right.
30 inches is a lot, no matter where you are. But the hurricane is just so unpredictable, and the fact that it had been downgraded so much by the time it actually got to us.
Right.
It was
imagine if it
level
was
2
still,
when it went through here. Out front, Frickard hits the post, and she picked it up.
Although I have to say, like, being in Florida, I do miss seasons a little bit.
I do, too, yep. But
I didn't think I'd ever say that.
Yeah. The problem with fall, as beautiful as it was in Wisconsin, it meant winter was coming.
Right. Right. I'm from Maryland, so it's not as extreme.
Yeah, but you probably had a nice fall.
Right, yeah, we have a great fall, basic winter, basic summer.
Corner kick, headed. Frickard dives and makes the save. Well, she didn't do a lot in the first 20 minutes because nothing happened down there, but she's been up to the task since then.
Sheridan making her way down the field. A nice
pass. That's onside. Raymond is going to chase it down. She's going to get there. Saves it. Kicked out. Unfortunately, Spartan was not in position to get it. That was a face ball. Goes out of bounds.
And they
say off the Spartans. Maybe they say they pushed her a little bit. So you do a lot of the videos for is it marketing or the communications
for
department?
Communications. Yep.
Interviewing players, recapping games. I've seen a bunch of those.
Yep.
Your future's ahead of you, I can tell you that.
Oh, thank you. I love doing it.
I don't know if that's what direction you're heading or what, but...
I'm not sure. I don't think so, but okay. I'm enjoying doing it while I can.
Okay.
I'm not opposed to it.
All right. Puriello taken down and taken away.
Lynn will get another chance
Cross.
Here.
Opposite post. And the Spartans watch it go out of bounds.
For a goal kick.
I'll let you know I wouldn't compliment you. If I didn't think you were doing a good job, I just wouldn't have brought it up.
Oh, thank you.
So.
Yeah, we used to do Inside the Shield, but we have a new segment
That's what it
this
was,
year.
yes.
It's not as frequent as last year, but we like to do after game interviews and.
I know I've seen you do
like
softball and baseball and some basketball.
Yep. Basketball season's right around the corner.
I know, isn't it Midnight Madness tonight?
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yep. It's always a fun time.
Though I wondered why Midnight Madness starts at 10:30.
It's a good question.
It's a misnomer.
It's a good question. I didn't know that. I thought it would be at midnight. Maybe it ends at midnight.
That could be. I mean, the original concept is there was a certain day headed away, certain day that the NCAA says basketball practice started. Let's say it's Sunday. So if it was Sunday, there's a good save by Downey. Teams would normally just have like a 3 o'clock practice. Somebody got the idea, I think it might have been somebody in Kentucky, that, well, if we're allowed to practice on starting Sunday, let's start at midnight when Sunday starts.
Okay.
So they came up with this kind of neat tradition, and they invite the fans, and it's usually dunk contests and three-point contests, but just kind of a way to engage the fans, and it's really caught on. Whitaker, right out front. Raymond, the save by Downey.
It's a good save. It's a cool little trick pass she had there.
I'm telling you what, if Lynn is lucky, it's 2-0.
I agree.
And Downey has done a good job of keeping it 2-0. Spartans already have 11 shots in this game. In the box, knocked down by Lynn.
Gets up quickly and kicks it out.
Chasing it, kicked away by Nasello. Henry Cole has it taken from her.
And they took out Tywell.
She's out. You're right. Yeah. I did not see that substitution. Let's see who they say. It's gone off our list.
I think it was right after one of the
Loesa was Beetleman must have come in.
Whitaker with another chance.
Kicked away. That should be a corner kick for the Spartans, and it is. Whitaker's really showing off her speed and ability and making things happen. Has a goal, has an assist.
Subbing in for Lynn, number 24, Field, for number 22, Pedretti. And subbing in for Tampa is number 9, Peterson, for number 7, Katie.
Erica Peterson coming in for the Spartans, a freshman, actually leads the team in scoring. She is a freshman from Steinbrenner High School, same high school as Miranda Gonzalez and her sister Cece, who played here 2 years ago, who is back from Denver, actually going to law school in Boulder. But she's back. Here's the corner kick. Right out. Went to the far bar.
Another corner kick.
And the Spartans will do it again from the other side. Alexa Sheridan with a nice corner kick there. Erica Peterson in for the Spartans, and also in for Lynn is Kelly Field, a junior midfielder from Coral Springs, Florida.
Women's soccer team has a lot of Florida natives.
They do.
You see that a lot with a lot of the teams.
I know at the men's game last week, I think it was last Wednesday, Barry, they didn't have many Americans. Headed, down, kicked away. Spartans have it. Shot. Downey scoops it up.
Yeah, you see that a lot with soccer because it's not America's sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coach Switalski, if she's gone international, is basically kind of gone Scandinavia. That's where Caroline Frickard is from. Otherwise, they're a very Florida-dominated team. There's Brian Norway and Trinidad.
Whitaker
again. Nice pass. In the box, taken away. Kind of out there for anybody and kicked away by Lynn as we're down to 2 minutes to go. First half, a 2-0 Spartan lead. Off the throw in, Tampa with the ball.
Lynn will get the throw in.
Lynn gets the throw in, though. Headed. Toward midfield. Henry Cole met a Spartan. I think she met Miranda Gonzalez. Whitaker showing her speed again. Scoots it forward. Still has it. And foul called on Whitaker.
She's really been showing off her moves this game,
Yep.
too, and their footwork.
Off the kick. Cross midfield. Lynn has it. 1 minute to go in the half. Taken away by the Spartans. Raymond up forward to Whitaker. She's got the ball. Reverses field. Toward the center. Looks, fires a shot. Kicked away. It might be a corner for the Spartan. No, they said it did not hit a Lynn player. It'll be Downey with the goal kick. 35 seconds to go. Kind of a short kick, goes out of bounds. Spartans will get it. 25 seconds to go in the half. 2-0 Tampa. Off the throw in, goes over Whitaker's head. And rolls out of bounds. 10 seconds now, first
10,
half.
9.
And
8,
I will bet Downey
7,
just kind of procrastinates
6,
a little bit.
5, 4, 3,
I'm right.
2, 1.
And we made it to halftime, and a very good half for the Tampa Spartans as they take a 2-0 lead on a goal at 26:30 by Emily Cady, her first goal of the season, the assist to Robin Ann Whitaker. And the second goal, just reverse those two names, Robin Ann Whitaker getting the goal, the assist to Emily Cady. Spartans lead it 2-0. We're going to take a timeout, and we will come back. We're going to come back with about a 15-minute half.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa. This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.
Just about ready for the start of the second half. Tampa Spartans against the Lynn Fighting Saints, 2-0. Tampa leading as we get ready for the second half. Jack Ike, Tori Wright bringing you this game.
Good to be back.
We're ready. It was a good first half for the Spartans, who had scored at most one goal in their last 4 games. Twice shut out, twice one goal. To score twice in the second in one half is huge. And to not let Lynn score at all. Statistically, you look at the stats, and the Spartans are dominating. 14 shots at this point to 6 for Lynn. On goal, 5 and 4. Lynn made the most of their shots on goal, got 4 of them, or most of their shots, got 4 of them on goal. Saves, 4 for Frickard and 3 for Downey. Fouls, 6 on Tampa, just 1 on Lynn. Teams are tied at corner kicks with 3 apiece. Lynn in the gray and the blue numbers will be heading left to right. Spartans in the red with the black numerals will be going right to left. Did I say left to right for Lynn? That's what I meant. It's on TV, so they can figure it out anyway.
Right. That was probably one of the more rather positive halftime talks, probably.
I would think so.
Yeah. It's a good way to go into the second half for sure for the Spartans.
We've changed ends of the field. See if Lynn makes any adjustments. There's one in the box, kicked away nicely, though, by Taiwo. Emily Cady scoring for the Spartans on an assist from Whitaker. And Whitaker scoring on an assist from Cady. Senior night. I may ask you to do something here because it's senior night. I have printed out the bios of each senior, and we'd like to recognize them. So I don't know if you can make a brief synopsis of each player when you get a chance.
No problem. It's weird to see because they're all class of 2018, and so am I, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's this year.
The seniors on this year's team, and a bunch of them start. Carolyn Frickard is a senior goalie. Sarah Raymond is a senior defenseman. Miranda Gonzalez, a senior defenseman. Max Beetelman, a senior forward. Haley Pygott, a senior forward, who's hurt, though, unfortunately. Sydney Ross, a senior goalie. Last year, I believe there was 1 senior. This year, 6. Whitaker, the side, looking to see if she can get the cross, but she gets a foul instead.
So I guess I'll just start reading off some of them.
Sure. Haley Pygott first.
Yes. She is from Fort Myers, Florida, and she actually started off at Jacksonville University and then transferred here as a junior. And she...
See, she's smart too, huh?
Yes, she's been on... She won earned the Academic Achievement Award, the SSC Commissioner's Honor Roll with a perfect 4.0.
Wow.
It's hard to do. And she started all 16 games for Tampa. Scored, this is as a junior because she's been hurt this year.
Yeah.
Scored 2 goals.
Whitaker in the box. Hold on a second. Oh, Downey gets there. Okay.
She's also part of the National Honor Society, student government, and was named Rotary Scholar Athlete.
Nice.
So she's had a successful 2 years.
Yeah, academically and athletically.
Definitely. And her major is Allied Health.
Okay.
It's also a hard major.
Is
so
it?
Good for
what
her.
is Allied Health?
I know it has
Lynn in the box, high over the bar.
It's a lot to do with medicine and science, and I'm just not good at that. So for me, it
That's
would
why
be
I was
hard.
a journalist.
Right.
I didn't have to take calculus.
Right.
I did offend my Spanish teacher, though, because I had to have 3 semesters of Spanish. And I asked her on the last final, I said, if I pass the test, do I pass the class? Because I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to be a sportscaster. And she said, yes, you will, but that shouldn't be why you're here, to just pass the class. And I said, I want to go into sportscasting, and I don't plan to do bullfights. And I made her cry, and I felt bad. Spartans have a chance. Oh, just wide. Katie almost picking up her second goal of the game. She got the shot off, missed by about 2 feet, and went tumbling over Downey.
So it looks like the Spartans' momentum is still alive after halftime. Sometimes teams, they lose it after halftime. But
they've got it still going. Spartans are averaging 13 and a half shots a game, 12 in conference. They have 15 already. Foul called up top. Who do we have next? Max Beedelman?
Yes, Mac Beedelman. She is from Holliston, Massachusetts, and she actually transferred. She's also an allied health major, and she transferred from High Point University,
North Carolina.
Yes, and she's had a pretty successful season, but last year she played in 13 games, and 11 of them being starts, and she had 2 goals. She's volunteered a lot, actually, for the Miracle League Foundation, helping disabled children participate in sports. And she's been on mission trips to New York, Dominican Republic, West Virginia. And she also led vocal ministry and youth praise and worship band at church.
Wow.
Also on the honor roll as well, so a lot of smart players.
Yeah.
So it'd be sad to see her go as well.
Yep. Spartans. Frickard kicking it out. Marcello. Out of bounds. He's looking for Sid Griner. Chasing the ball down is Lorena Longroy. Longroy, I should say. Toward the box, headed away. You don't have to wait for me if you have another one queued up.
All right, we have next is Miranda Gonzalez. You've heard a lot about her tonight.
Yep.
Playing a key role in the center of the field. She's from Lutz, Florida.
Yep.
Went to Steinbrenner High School. And she's been at Tampa since a freshman, and she's played a key role all 4 years. She earned the Division II.
Henry Cole crosses. Nice job by Frickard. It's going to be, I believe, a corner. No, they're going to call it a goal kick.
Oh, corner kick.
Oh, they changed. Okay, corner kick.
So Lynn will get another chance here.
This will be corner kick number 4 for Lynn. Seemed like not long ago you said they haven't had any corners.
Right.
Now this is our 7th.
Picking
Ever
up
since
this
you brought it up.
I know, right? Look, that's always how it works. A nice
Going
high
toward the
kick.
back bar, headed, still down, goes out of bounds, and I think it may be
Goal kick.
goal kick for Frickard.
Gonzalez is a biology major.
Well, her sister's pre-med, I take it back, law degree, law school out at Colorado.
And she started...
There's a chase, gets away, fires a shot, and scores.
That was by Sid Griner, I believe. If I can see the numbers correctly.
The numbers are hard to read.
Number 22.
Yeah, Griner.
Sid Griner, the assist to number 19, Lazy Nasello.
It was a foot chase to see whether Downey would get there before Griner, as the pass was perfectly placed, and Griner not offside, but got some distance between herself and the Lynn player, and then it was just a matter of who would get there, Downey or Griner. Griner got it, just kicked it a little bit away from Downey, and then just had to safely escort the ball into the back of the net. 3-0 Tampa.
They're definitely making up for their loss of goals.
They're giving Lacey Nasello an assist on that one as well. 52-23 the goal. 3-0 Tampa.
So next on our senior list is Sarah Raymond, and she's also an allied health major. Also smart, SSE Commissioner's Honor Roll.
Is that redundant now?
I know, right?
We bring up a soccer player?
She's a defenseman, and she also volunteered a lot.
Wow.
She actually was an assistant coach for youth soccer teams. Also part of the Honor Society, and has been an active key player on defense for the Spartans.
Perello trying to find a teammate. Move out front, taken away. That's Allie Robinson for the Spartans, out of bounds. Sarah Raymond going to, she went to Palm Harbor University, same high school my daughter will eventually go to in 2 years.
Oh, wow.
About a half mile down the road from us. Whitaker showing off her speed. Tell you what, she's dribbling the ball and they still can't keep up with her. Has it. See if she can put a move on. Has it. Has a shot. Deflected away.
Whitaker's really been out running the defense on Lynn tonight.
You know, when you can dribble and you're still outrunning the person on you, you're fast.
Yes. And he can do moves in the process.
Yep.
Takes a lot of talent.
Henry Cole coming back the other way. Showing some speed. Top of the box. Trying to make some room. Tackle. That probably will be a foul.
Ball.
No, they play on.
Yeah, I think it looks like she tripped over the ball, maybe.
Okay. All right.
You never know with soccer. The ref can see it one way. We
Ref's
see it
on the other
way.
side. We were on this side, so you never know what they might see. Meltzer. Whitaker comes down to guard her. Makes life tough for her. Taken away by the Spartans. We come back the other way. Katie. Taken away by Henry Cole.
So next up is Carolyn Freitgard, all the way from Sweden.
Stockholm, yeah.
She's an advertising and public relations major.
Uh-oh, she wants my job. Uh-oh.
A competition.
Yep.
And also very smart.
Then she's going to get my job.
She's been here all 4 years. And she's been a big help in goal, that's for sure.
Yeah. Started since I've been doing games, I believe she's started just about every game.
Yeah. For freshman year she started a lot.
And she's been good at it.
Very good, yes.
Tell you what, all these people too they're really nice people too. Mm-hmm. Competitive on the field, but really nice people. They have been so nice. Here's Lynn with a chance. Outside the box, can they cross? Knocked down by the Spartans, heading toward the far corner. Spartans have her boxed in.
I guess.
Now crossed into the box. Henry Cole did it. I was going to say that this team has been so nice. My daughter, who's had a brain tumor 3 years ago, and Coach Aaron and the team has just really rallied behind her. They did fundraiser for her. They've done the Relay for Life and walked with her here on the campus and everything. And they've had her come out and walk out and get introduced with the starting lineups. And they've just gone above and beyond just to make a little girl happy. Whenever she comes to the game, they'll be out practicing, but they all want to run over. And they know they'll get a hug from her.
Right.
So they all want to get a hug. They won't get a high five. They're going to get a hug. Three to nothing Tampa. We are 12 minutes into the second half. Men's team played this afternoon at Lynn. They tied 2-2. It took 2 overtimes, but they couldn't decide a winner. One thing Adrian Bush, coach of the men's team, had said after a big win on Wednesday night, he said, we have not won back-to-back games this year. But at least, he said, we had been following them up with a loss, so this time at least a tie. The other good thing about the men is they're home for 2 consecutive games, something that has not happened at all this year. In the box, headed out.
So they play Wednesday and Saturday. Yeah. That'll be nice for them.
I'm pretty sure it's Wednesday. It might be Tuesday, Saturday. There's a Tuesday in there. They threw a Tuesday in there. I'll have to check. I think it might be Tuesday. This is the women's, so I can't guarantee this is the right schedule. May have to look it up.
So our last senior is Sydney Ross, and she is a criminology major as well. Yeah. And she has been at Tampa all 4 years as well. She's also a goalkeeper. And
she's put in a lot of practice time. She doesn't get a lot of playing time, but she's put in a lot of practice time to make the other players, including Carolyn Frickard, better players. Pushing Carolyn, but also helping the other players get better. Standing in goal, taking shots. She started about 4 games last year because Caroline got hurt.
Yeah, started 6 games.
6 games.
Yep.
And it was a very able
saves.
sub.
She's from Florida as well. Went to Bloomingdale High School.
I think it's local. Brandon's local.
And Brandon, yep.
Yep.
It's like 20 minutes away, 30 minutes.
Still getting my bearings sometimes.
Yeah, I don't think I've actually been to Brandon, but heard a lot about it, so I'm assuming it's close.
Nice one in the box. Caroline comes out and heads it away. Wow.
It's a risky move there.
If you don't do that, you're in trouble. But she was able to do it. Henry Cole off to teammate. That's Longro. She's taken down, kicked away by the Spartans. Up quickly to Whitaker at midfield. And now she's off to the races. Has a lot of running room.
Yeah.
Has Katie on the side. Player on the far side, too. Does she split the difference?
Pass.
She does. Cross.
Staying
back
inside.
to Whitaker. Fires her shot just over the bar. At about the 30-15 mark. And here we have a change. They had just mentioned that Sydney Ross not getting a lot of playing time. But here she comes.
Rocking the neon as well.
Sydney Ross, number 16, Libby Wiseman, and number 26.
What a nice move to get Sydney Ross in. And I think Coach is really appreciative of the fact that the team got a 3-0 lead on the board, too.
Right.
Closed the book on Carolyn. She saw 8 shots, 4 of them, or I should say 4 of them on goal. And she had to make 4 saves on the day. Sydney Ross coming in, her first time this year, I believe. She's one of the ones, along with Miranda Gonzalez and her family and Sid, they've gone above and beyond to help make my daughter feel happy. There's Miranda Gonzalez. Scoots it forward. Taken away by Katie. She's got Whitaker. Up to Whitaker. Is she onside? Yes. Can she put the move on? She goes back to Katie. Katie, thought they had a give and go. Whitaker didn't go. Downey throws it out. toward midfield. Under 30 minutes to go in the half. Tampa 3-0. 2 goals in the first half, 1 here in the second. Sid Greiner scoring here in the second half. Cello trying to get it for the Spartans. They defer back across midfield. Spartans now with 18 shots in this game.
The wind's picking up a bit.
Yeah, it is. It's actually been really comfortable doing the games this year. It seemed like a couple years ago they played a lot of day games on Saturday, and they were terrible.
Oh, very hot.
Very hot. Whitaker, nice kick forward. Little collision. Katie has it. Katie scoots it forward, a chase for the ball. Spartans get it. Down.
Still
Nothing
has
called,
it.
still has it. The cross out front, gets away. Katie gets it on her foot. Tries to make the move, slides away. But again, good pressure by the Spartans. Ball bounds away from a Lynn player. Tampa regains control, but it goes sliding out of bounds. Lynn with the throw-in. Spartans will throw this one in. So I'm going to be 2 for 2 today if the Spartans hold on here. My goal is to go 3 for 3 on my teams today. Wisconsin Badgers beat Purdue in football. Tampa can win in soccer, and then I have to get home to watch the Cubs and Dodgers.
Subbing in for Tampa, number 9, Peterson.
Vikings play tomorrow, too?
The Vikings play the Packers. I'm not a Packer fan, even though I grew up in Wisconsin. I'm a Bears fan. And I know that can be cured through surgery.
Oh, the Vikings aren't from...
They're from Minnesota.
Minnesota, yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
You were
goodness.
close.
Thought I knew what I was talking about, too.
Oh, boy. I figured you were segueing
I'm
into
a
the
Steelers
Packers.
fan.
Okay. From Maryland, you're a Steelers fan?
Yeah.
How's that happen?
My dad's from Pittsburgh.
Okay. That's why I'm a Bears fan. I told people I would have been abandoned on the streets of Madison, Wisconsin at the age of 5 had I not been a Bears fan. My dad would have disowned me.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, I'm just not a Baltimore fan, really.
My daughter is a Packer fan. Robinson with a nice steal. When the Packers and Bears played a couple nights ago on Monday night, I said, let's bet $1 on who wins. She goes, no. And I said, well, don't you think the Packers will win? She says, well, of course they will. I said, well, then let's bet $1. She said, no. She throws around money like manhole covers, as they say. And so then she agreed on a quarter. I guess she could afford that. She probably took it off my desk. But then eventually agreed to $1, and she won the $1. The first time we ever bet, she was confused because she lost the bet, but didn't realize that meant she had to give me money.
Right.
She's like, what? You said if I won, you'd give me money. And I said, but...
She didn't win.
She didn't. I said, you have to give me money because you lost. And she didn't like that. So she's been a reluctant bettor ever since. 3-0. Spartans holding on. Added a goal here in the second half.
Another nice cross.
Nice cross right out front. Downey picked it up, though. Quickly out on the far side of the field. Spartans fall back.
So we have a 3-on-2 here.
A little bit of running room. Nice slide taken away. And does not roll. Yeah, it does roll out of bounds. But they're giving it to Lynn on the throw-in. Now they seem to be substitution coming in for Lynn. This might be 2 subs, I'm not sure.
Subbing in for Lynn, number 24, field for number 7, Lauren Groh. And subbing in for Tampa is number 17, Jones, for number 22, Griner.
So Kelly Field back in for Lynn. Shot going just wide, almost to Henry Cole, who couldn't quite get it. She might have had a good shot. Spartans bring in Taylor Jones, a sophomore from Steinbrenner High School in Tampa. 3 players from Steinbrenner High School on the Tampa roster. Peterson, Miranda Gonzalez, and now Taylor Jones.
A lot of Tampa natives actually on this team.
Yeah, that's
too.
a very, very homegrown team. It's a good soccer area. Now, all seniors came in under a different coach. This is Coach Switalski's 3rd year at Tampa. So the seniors started their career without Coach Swit, E-Swit, as I believe they call her. Whitaker tries to reverse field.
Good ball movement by the Spartans here.
Little running room for Tampa here. Firing a shot just over the bar. That will be the 20th shot taken today by Tampa. I would bet that's a season high, though I don't have it broken down by game. Certainly a season high in conference games. Toward midfield, Miranda Gonzalez has it. Puts a little burst of speed on, has a little room to operate. She's going to whine and fire, and just wide. Again, we mentioned it earlier, an offensive defensive person.
Right.
Not afraid to get in there. And that one is just kicked out of bounds by Downey, giving the ball back to Tampa. It was inbounded by Mia Brantley, kicked away by Lynn, headed by the Spartans, but out of bounds. Out of bounds. So, are you an Orioles fan then? Baltimore?
No. You're going to be shocked about this one, but
Yankees.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, I don't really have a good reasoning why, but my brother always liked them, and he's like 5 years older than me. So when I was younger, I liked everything he liked.
Like your brother?
Yep.
Big brother knew.
Love the Yankees. I'll support the Pirates, but
hey, nice win over Cleveland though. Little trouble last night.
Right.
Playing again today. Did they already play? I think they're playing tonight.
Yeah, I haven't been following really well recently. It's hard to in school, but I like to watch them when I can.
Okay. You know they're in the playoffs, right?
Yes, I do know that.
All right, good.
I do know that.
All right.
I used to be way better at it, but then I got so busy. And
school gets in the way of things.
It does. A little bit.
Spartans with the throw in. Whitaker. 20 minutes to go in regulation. Henry Cole.
Cole's been getting the ball a lot tonight.
Yeah. He's kind of been the quarterback of this team.
Right. The center player is so important to reverse the ball. Pretty hard, too.
And you played soccer all 4 years in high school?
Yes.
Wow. Whitaker.
Yep.
Did you have a good team?
They're all right.
Yeah?
My senior year, we won state.
Well, that's good.
But, yeah. Our school was, like, lacrosse was my other big sport that I played, and our school was really good at lacrosse. That's what I wanted to play in school, but I got hurt.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Foul on Tampa. Foul number 8. Or foul on Lynn, I should say. Foul number 3. Nacello with the free kick. See if she can drop it into the box. Head it toward... You typically look for Allie Robinson to see if she can get something on it. There's the run. It's going to be a little bit Oh, very
Looks like
close.
it went in from up
I thought
here.
it went in because, Downey jumped and didn't get a hand on it. And I thought it would hit the crossbar, but it was just over.
Subbing in for Tampa is number 23, Zapata, for number 28, Whitaker.
Robin Whitaker coming out of the lineup.
Sponsored by the Press Box. Look out for our marketing staff to win a prize.
Isabella Zapata coming in, a freshman from Suwanee, Georgia.
Whitaker had a great game tonight.
She did, yeah. Again, the kind of the quarterback on this team, too.
Right. 1 goal, 1 assist, 4 shots. Pretty good.
Yeah. 21 shots now for Tampa. 6 of them have been on goal.
At least over 20 crosses, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I would say even like 30 crosses.
Yeah. And to me, those are almost as critical as shots on goal.
Definitely.
Throw in goes out of bounds. Spartans march up about 10 more yards, and we'll throw it in again.
Nice clear sky tonight, too.
It is. My daughter even got chilly, came and got her jacket.
There is a little bit of a breeze up here.
Yeah?
That was a little chilly at halftime. But we can't complain about being
no.
cold down here.
Oh, my goodness, it's 79.
Yeah.
Chase for the ball, and Downey wins the chase over Zapata. Zapata offering a little challenge to Downey, staying close. Robinson kicks it away. Oh, Zapata has a chance, but chasing it down is Sage Griffin. She kicks it out toward midfield. Silvera to Henry Cole. Kicks it forward. Tracked down by a Lynn player, far side of the box. Tries to cross in the box. Waits, fires, and just wide. Sydney Ross will get a goal kick. Directs a few players around and does it. Put it right where she was telling the players to be. Comes back to Lynn, though. And across midfield, knocked down by the Spartans. Kicked away by Lynn near midfield. And just out of reach of a Spartan. Far side of the field, out of bounds. Lynn will get the toss.
Looks like Lynn's about to sub.
Yeah, they've got a gaggle of players all doing some stretching. Out of bounds, Spartans will get the throw in. And Spartans also getting ready to sub. And the sub coming in right now. .30 would be Alex Jackson, from a sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, by way of Louisville, University of Louisville. Spartans will get the corner as that shot was deflected off a Lynn player.
little over 13 minutes left in the game.
Now on the field for Tampa, number 30, Jackson, for number 9, Peterson.
She replaces Erica Peterson. Peterson had a great start to the year, 4 goals in the first 3 games, but then got hurt. I think it was a badly sprained ankle. And really, she was out for a long time and just now is getting back.
Sprained ankles they say those are worse than breaks. That's what I had That's what was my sport-ending injury.
I've heard them say that, badly sprained ankle, they sometimes say you'd have been better off to break it.
Yep. It's happened to me. I got surgery after and everything because you keep going on it, and then if it doesn't fully get back to normal, that's what the doctor had to go do and tighten my ligaments.
Really? Wow.
So you never wanted to get to that part.
You did that in high school?
Yep. So whenever someone says they sprained an ankle, I'm like, oh my goodness.
Cringe, huh?
Yeah. I feel you.
Spartans kicked into the box, but kicked away by Lynn. Toward the Lynn sideline, out of bounds. Throw in Tampa. Robinson for Tampa to Miranda Gonzalez. She moves it up forward. Zapata to Robinson. Robinson, far side. A little bit of room to operate. Nice cross out front. Just missed the head. Still got it. Kick, knocked down again.
Great series of passes right there. Has control of the ball for sure.
Miranda Gonzalez, see if she can get it toward the box. Turns around. Tried to kick it. Knocked down.
No call there?
No. Taken away by Tampa again, though. Slaloms between a couple players. Finally knocked down outside the box.
Just short of a penalty kick.
Yeah, but a free kick for the Spartans from about 3 yards outside of the box. That would make it about 21 yards out. $11:20 to go in the game. Miranda Gonzalez on the kick, the approach, the boot, knocked down, right out front. Oh, Zapata almost got there as it was just kind of rolling, but finally kicked away. But I believe the Spartans are going to get a corner kick out of this.
Subbing in for Lynn, number 22, Pedretti, for number 24, Field, and number 13, Torok, for number 20, Notkin. And subbing in for Tampa is number 14, Hayland, for number 26, Loaiza.
Celine Hayland coming in for the Spartans. She is a sophomore from Norway. That's a beautiful country.
Sheridan taking the corner kick here.
Toward the far post. Spartans try to get ahead on it. Kicked away, though.
Have you ever made it out to Norway or Sweden?
No, I had to, I worked for a television software company, and there's a shot just over the bar. We put our computers into television stations, and I used to go train the journalists on how they worked. And one of the stations was TV2 in Norway, and they were a brand new TV station. So I went there and got to spend 4 weeks there in the middle of summer, which was great.
Oh, wow.
In Bergen and Oslo. And beautiful country. Fjords. Because I was there for so long, I had a bunch of weekends and was not going to sit in a hotel room.
Right.
When you're in a place like that. Plus, it was light 21 hours a day at that time of year.
Oh, it's so weird to get used to over there. I was over there, I've only been to England, Ireland, and France, but Norway's even farther north, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I could not get used to that.
Well, I know at midnight, or even after midnight, it was basically sunset. The sun would not actually dip below the horizon. So, but I remember telling somebody that at 10 at night you could still be golfing. Just keep an eye on where the ball went, but you'd probably be able to continue golfing.
Wow.
Frickard dives and knocks it out, and
Offside
it might be.
call.
Is it? Okay.
Yep.
Or I take that back. That was Sydney Ross coming out of the box. Nice play by Sid. But offside anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Not many offsides this game
Not
either.
Really. No.
I don't even remember, like 2.
No, that's the first one they put up. Yeah.
Wow.
Spartans with the ball. Quickly up is Taylor. Kicked away, though. Under 10 minutes, 8.5 to go in the game. Now a chase for the ball on the far side. Offside call, though.
Another offside.
Again, you bring it up, and they start happening.
I know. Good thing I didn't bring up anything bad.
No. You have not mentioned that Lynn hasn't scored yet.
No.
I can do it, but you can't.
Right. I tend not to have good luck.
So far, you've had good luck. I mean, you haven't hurt him.
That's true.
Just making observations. Zapata for the Spartans.
Nice.
Scoots it up forward. That's Halland, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll be a toss-in for Lynn.
Coming in for Lynn, number 3, Benedict for number 17, Imperiello.
Benedict coming into the lineup. Brittany Benedict for Lynn. She is a sophomore midfielder from Lake Worth, Florida. Both teams able to sub a lot in this game. Good news for the Spartans because they've got the 3-0 lead. Lynn's just running out of time. Zapata chasing. Goes out of bounds. Spartans will get the throw in. 7 minutes to go in the game.
Come on, Randy.
Drop it back. Now kicking it forward. Nice head by Miranda Gonzalez. I still always say Miranda Gonzalez when she played with her sister for 2 years. I always had to make sure people knew which one it was. So I still do that.
Full name.
Cece, one of the more prolific goal scorers in Tampa history. Cece may have started that Steinbrenner High School connection. Shot into the box. Downey makes the catch. 24 shots now by Tampa. Nice takeaway by Tampa. Far side of the field. Little room to operate. Kick it up forward. Oh, Downey keeping close. Had she not been a split second quicker, that would have been disaster for Lynn. As it is, Spartans get the throw in. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. 3-0 Tampa. Tampa with the ball. Shot knocked down by Lynn before it got any traction.
Like you said, the Spartans will be back next Wednesday, right?
Yes.
On the road, okay.
Consecutive road games, I believe, is next for the Spartans. Taken away by Tampa. Whistle, though. Spartans are at Flagler, a non-conference game, a region game, but non-conference. And then next Saturday, they will be at Florida Tech, returning here on Wednesday, October 25th, to play St. Leo.
That's always a good game.
Yeah, it's kind of a rivalry game.
Yeah.
I think it was Florida Southern. Well, Eckerd's close. I always got the sense that St. Leo meant a little bit more.
Yeah.
Ross with a nice save.
It's a nice curved kick.
Yeah.
Over the wall.
Not that easy a save for Sid Ross. A little more than 4 minutes to go. In the box, nice rolling away. Chase, will it go out of bounds? Henry Cole kicks it, but it does go out, and Sydney Ross will get the goal kick.
Subbing in for Lynn, number 7, Lonagro for number 10, Henry Cole, and number 26, Duncan for number 19, Meltzer.
Tuesday game. You don't see many of those.
No, the men will be playing Nova Southeastern this Tuesday at 6.
Which one who scored the first goal? Number 7.
3.5 minutes to go. Spartans 3-0. So the women are on the road on Wednesday at Flagler. The men are home Tuesday against Nova Southeastern. They tried to drop it in the box, kicked away by Lynn. There's a shot. Downey watches it go wide. 3 minutes to go in the game.
Number 7. Yeah, that's fine.
Lynn, cross midfield. Spartans is it gonna go out? It does. They guide it out of bounds. 2.5 minutes to go. The Spartans are going to stop that 4-game slide and go to 6-4-1 on the year, 3-4 in the Sunshine State Conference. Lynn, on the other hand, will lose for the 4th consecutive game, fall to 5-7 and 3-4 in conference play. Two minutes to go. In the box, 1-on-4. Not a lot of room to work. Spartans kick it away. Far sideline, deflected off a Tampa player, off of Helen. It'll be a throw in for Lynn. Lynn with the throw. 1.5 to go in the game. The only thing left is to count this one down. There's a shot, popped up. Sid Ross watches it go wide.
She got pretty high there.
She was there, yeah. Tees it up, gets ready to kick. Here she kicks. Out near midfield. Headed. Allie Robinson coming to get it. Lynn player has it, though. Abby Duncan tried to cross. It goes out of bounds, and they will get a corner kick with 40 seconds to go.
With one of their last shots of the game.
This will be
maybe one on the board.
Corner kick 5. Tampa trying to preserve the shutout. Goes to the far post. Headed. Out away. Still on the ground. Kicked out of the box. 25 seconds to go. Knocked away again. Now back into the box. Sydney Ross slides and covers up the ball with 15 seconds to go. And she may procrastinate.
Yeah.
10, 9.
She's going to kick it.
7, 6.
Headed back.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There it is. The Tampa Spartans have beat the Lynn Fighting Saints 3-0. The final score in this game on a great win for Tampa, stopping the 4-game losing streak and getting them back to almost even in the Sunshine State Conference. Goals in the game. Emily Cady got the first goal, her first goal of the season. An assist to Robin Whitaker, and that was at 26:30. At 31:10, Whitaker scored, assisted by Cady. They just returned the favor. And the third goal of the game at 52:23, Sid Griner with an assist to Lacey Masello.
The Spartans will be away at Flagler and Florida Tech next
Spartans
week.
now 6-4-1 on the year, I should say, 3-4 in conference play, and Lynn 5-7, 3-4 in conference play. Next for the Spartans, Wednesday at Flagler. For Tori Wright, this is Jack Ike saying thanks for joining us. Tori, thanks for sitting
having
in.
me.
We will see if we can do it again.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Tampa wins at 3-0. Thanks for everybody on the Sunshine State Conference Digital Network for watching, and join us on Tuesday when the men take on Nova Southeastern. See you then.
This is the University of Tampa. Explore your dreams. Discover your talents. Get ready to invent, innovate, and be a leader. This is the University of Tampa.